I'm going to be showing basic adding like terms and solving equations. We're going to end up doing solving on both sides tomorrow, but I wanted to review this today. We know how to add like terms, we just need to do one more step, or well, a couple more steps. So I'm going to go ahead and start with number 10 over here. Let me go ahead and make that a little bit bigger, thicker that you can see. All right, so I'm going to start that 10 is equal to x plus 4x. Okay. So using like terms, we know that there is a 1 in front of this x. Okay. So these are like terms. They both have x's, and we can add them simply together. So 1 plus 4 is 5. We have 5 x's there. It says that we have 1 x here and 4 x's here, so we have 5 total x's. So 10 is equal to 5x. Now we have a one-step equation. Now it becomes easy. We do our line down the middle. Oops, I flipped it. And then we divide both sides by 5 to get rid of it on the right-hand side. We drop down our x, and 10 divided by 5 is 2. If we were to put that back in the equation, it would work. So 1 times 2 is 2. 2 times 4 is 8. 8 plus 2 does equal 10. Okay, so that's just one of the easier problems that you're going to run into with this. It's going to be just this huge problem, and it looks intimidating, but just do one step at a time. Slow down, do little things at a time, and you can get there. Or ask questions. I'm here for you. Okay, so. Let's move on to number 3. Number 3 looks a little more challenging. So we got negative 13 is equal to b minus 10 plus 2b. Okay. So lots of stuff to do here. We have to combine like terms, and we have to see that this is a constant right here. There is no b. These are not the same. That is not the same as these circled b's. Okay, so when I was doing when I was doing simple work with you with addition and subtraction of integers, I said you're done, right? Whenever you did that, but you're not going to be done because you have to solve the equation when you're done. So I'm just going to drop the negative 10 down because there is no other like terms here. This is 1. Okay, so 1 minus 2 is negative 1, and I'm just going to put b there. Okay, this is a regular two-step equation, a really hard one, but a regular two-step equation. That's a negative 10, so we're going to add 10 on both sides. And then that's negative 13 plus 10, and that's positive 3. We drop the negative b down. Now, normally we'd be done, but there's a negative sign there. So we have to put a 1 in front of there just to make sure that there's a number there. Now what that means now is negative 1 times b, right? We're always going to have 1 times whatever number you have equals whatever that number is. So in order for us to undo the times, we have to divide, or in order for us to get rid of the negative, we have to divide. So once we divide, that gets rid of that. And then 3 divided by negative 1, I'm going to put it right on the bottom, is negative 3 is equal to b. We got b on by itself because that negative sign still counts as something on that side. And we isolated the b, and we got our negative 3. And if we do plug that in here, which is a pain in the butt, right? So negative 3 minus 10 is negative 13, and then plus negative 13 plus 2b. So that's going to be negative 13, okay? All right, let's move on to the next one. Number 3. It's not so bad, but you just need to remember what are terms, what goes together, and what is like kind of like glued to that, okay? Number 3. Oops, what did I do? Where's my pencil? There it is. It's number 5 technically. That's okay though. Another simple one, 15 is equal to negative 9r plus r, or 4r. R's are a little wonky. So we're combining like terms because they both are r's. Okay, there's no constant here, so we don't have to do anything. -9 plus 4, I'll go ahead and do it on the calculator since I haven't used the calculator at all. Plus 4 is equal to -5. And that's r. Now we have that -5 here, so we're going to divide both sides by -5 to isolate the r. -5 divided by 15 is -3 is equal to r. Okay? All right, I'm going to do 2 more, then I'm going to go ahead and call this a video, victory maybe. And if we do plug that in, we can get that, well, we will get that 15. Okay? Yeah, we practiced that enough. So 11 is equal to -2p minus 9p. So we have 2 negatives here. Okay, so I owe $2. I borrow $9 more. So I'm going to have $11. Okay, so -11. All right, so if we divide both sides by -11, we end up with p, and we isolated it. And 11 divided by -11 is -1. Okay, next one. So it's not too bad. All you have to do is just figure out your order. Okay, when you're adding like terms, add those first, and then work on your 2-step equation. Okay, so the hardest one is -1 is equal to 5x minus 1 minus 5. Woo, lots of negatives. But these are our like terms, okay? Constants can be like terms too, all right? So we have -1 is equal to 5x, -1 plus -5 is -6. Then we have our classic 2-step equation. So we're going to go ahead and put our line down here and isolate the x. So we're going to add 6 on both sides. -1 plus 6 is +5. Then we're going to divide both sides by 5. So x is equal to 1. I hope this helps out a little bit. I just wanted to make sure that this was on the website before I taught it, so that in case it didn't stick, you can come back here and go, what did she say? What's going on? We're going to go ahead and practice this today, and then tomorrow we're going to work on terms on both sides, and we'll just continue to bang through it all. All right? Have a great day.